Happy weekend, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Kourtney Kardashian.
A lot went down this week, you guys. We're talking Kourtney begging Scott not to propose to Sofia. Justin and Selena album drama, plus everything that went down with Jordyn Woods and Khloe this week. It was a lot. It was a very exhausting week, to be honest.
A very exhausting week, especially in Jenner land.
It really, really was. First, let's kick it off with Kourtney, you guys. New report from Radar Online that happened this week. Kourtney is reportedly pleading with Scott not to propose to Sofia.
Don't be happy.
The source said that she has, quote, taken Scott aside and begged him to think twice before putting a ring on this girl's finger, which I think is kind of rude.
I thought they liked her.
Right? I think they do like her, but it's just maybe the thought of Scott actually being committed to someone for the rest of his life, meaning the door for him and Kourtney will be closed forever if he gets married.
I feel like they look at her like, we can't get a lot out of you. So you gotta pick somebody else, Scott.
Right.
Someone that wanna twerk in front of the camera and all of that.
Exactly. Because remember, it was even a thing for her to just be on Flip It Like Disick.
Yes.
It was a whole conversation of she didn't want to be on it, but then the producers thought she wasn't interesting enough. She'd come in as the Hail Mary, which she did have to end up coming in as the Hail Mary. But it was this whole big situation. But the source said that Scott is not listening to those closest to those, Kourtney's begging, I don't know what I was trying to say, but Kourtney's begging claims to not do it.
And he shouldn't.
Exactly, and those closest to Kourtney aren't really agreeing with her antics either. The insider said, quote, that Kourtney swears this is for Scott's best interests and not because she's still in love with him, but nobody's buying it. I don't know if she's necessarily still in love with him. I think she just likes having him on the back burner.
Madison, if she's saying that, she don't like Sofia, period. Period. If someone is saying, oh my God, someone's ex saying, I don't want you to marry this woman, why you don't like Sofia? That's the question I have.
Then I think they're just keeping it cordial, maybe to keep it cordial for the kids, make things easier. But hearing this just makes me think that Scott and Sofia really do need to move away. I think the East Coast probably would be the best place for them. We know that's kind of been grumbled about a little bit.
They can focus on them there.
Exactly, and I think, Scott can still be a parent. Luckily, they're so financially okay that the kids could go back and forth.
Girl, they can move anywhere and the kids can go back and forth.
Exactly. Would it be easier? No, but I think that they could still make it work. But I think if Scott truly wants a future with Sofia, and we know there have been several rumors that 2020 could be their year, then they really do need to move and kind of start fresh. That way, Kourtney and the rest of the Kardashians can't meddle in his decisions.
And maybe if Scott and Sofia move away, Kourtney will focus on herself.
Right.
I feel like to a certain extent, she's still wrapped up in the past with him, even though she shouldn't be. But I feel like if they move away, maybe that'll give her more of like the push to like do her own thing. I hope.
And I hope that she does find someone. I think if she actually found someone to kind of, I don't know, help her see a future, it would be much easier. Like, we know she's been kind of connected to Eunice Benjamin recently, ever since Miami. They've been hanging out. We've been hearing things are taking it day by day. But I think if Kourtney could actually find someone who's age appropriate, a partner, someone who could really do life with her, it would be much easier for her to stop kind of inserting herself into Scott and Sofia's relationship. But until that happens, I think she can say, oh, we all get along, we all get along, we all get along, but really no one's gonna buy it.
You know what I think, Madison? I think that all of the Jenner women minus Kim, they are terrible at choosing men that compliment them.
Very
Y'all
true.
want pets. You get what I'm saying? But you need someone that's going to compliment you, and I believe that Kim and Kanye compliment each other. As weird as it can be some weeks, they compliment each other very well.
Kanye gives her a run for her money sometimes, and I think that's good. I think that they need that. A little keeping them in check, almost.
You don't need no kitty cat. They looking for kitty cat.
Like I said, I think the best relationships are partnerships. I said that this week on the Morning Tea, and I truly, truly believe that. Let's move on and talk about the Justin and Selena album drama. Because there was a lot this week, you guys. Selena released her album promo, the cover art, the track list. Everyone was freaking out. It's going to be called Rare, living for it. She has some great features on there. She also is a co-writer on all the songs. And people are really excited about her song Cut You Out. Everyone's coming up with theories about it. They think that she's definitely going to be coming for her exes, whether that be Justin, whether that be The Weeknd, whether that just be ex relationships in general. People are ready for it.
You know what I think? I think if she does sing about NX, people will automatically, including us, will link it to Justin. But honestly, Madison, I'm sitting here thinking as we're going through the show, and I'm like, I think Selena might have dated somebody.
Right.
I think so.
You made a good point. You're like, she could have had a little one-night stand situation. I think you said that earlier this week.
Yeah.
And we just didn't know about it. And now we're going to find out about it.
She's good at keeping it on the DL.
All I know is that this is a definite new era. I think this sounds more mature than anything Selena's put out there before. I love Selena's own music. Like, don't get me wrong. When you're ready, come and get it. Nah, nah, nah.
Tell them that it's my birthday when I party like that.
I absolutely love those songs, but there's just a maturity in just the few little snippets that we've heard already that is so different than anything we've heard from her, and I'm so excited. But in regards to Justin's new album, a source spoke to E! News this week and essentially said that he is coming for Selena's release date, or at least the time. The source said, quote, they are putting the finishing touches and aiming for early 2020. Justin posted about 2020 on his story this week, but now, whenever that source spoke to Ian, said, the early 2020, it's gotta be around the same time.
Let's just say this, Madison. So early 2020, for me, I guess that could be anything in the first quarter, so the first 3 months.
Okay. Wow, that's generous. I was gonna say January, February.
Can it be March?
I hope so.
Can we still get a single March, Coachella in April album and tour right after?
I'm hoping that's what it is.
That's a good rollout, Scooter.
That's what it is. I think Scooter might be going for the messy.
I was gonna say messy.
Messy plan of kind of using the Selena thing to their advantage. But I hope that he goes the business route.
That's a good plan, Madison.
But
March, April, May.
We know Scooter is not necessarily known for keeping it drama-free, so
we know
I'm not sure.
That's the drama daddy.
But the source said Justin is very excited to share his new music and get out on the road again. It's been a long time coming and he's feeling very ready. The insider said that some of Justin's new songs are about his ups and downs and his recent struggles with depression. The source also said that Justin's songs, of course, will address how Haley helped him through that time. And the source said, quote, he also writes a lot about their love and the power of their love being different than anything else he's experienced.
Well, Madison, I'm gonna say this right now. That's beautiful, cute, that's dandy. Take care of yourself, love your wife. If it sounds like any of that hot garbage juice that Kyle Massey let us hear, you can absolutely keep it.
Well,
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
a little nervous because the source ended their insider info saying that it's a familiar sound that the fans love, and that he's doing what he does best, and everyone is really looking forward to getting it out there for the world to hear.
If he doesn't evolve, it's a wrap.
Oh, no.
If he doesn't evolve, it's a wrap. For any artist, Madison.
I agree.
Yeah.
And especially someone who's taken, a decent amount of time. I also, hearing that, I'm like, so are we getting R&B or not? I'm confused. That, to me, doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't sound like R&B, but that sounds like Bieber/pop.
So we got to get it together. We got some time to get it together over the holidays. Let's make sure it gets together.
Can we hear a snippet or something?
Right.
Can we get an idea?
We need something. Let's talk about Khloe and Jordyn, because this is a whole big something, you guys.
Help me.
We found out this week that Jordyn Woods did take a lie detector test after her Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. This was a huge, huge story. We kind of teased it at the beginning of the week. People thought we were crazy and making it up, and then lo and behold, it was true. She was asked about having sex with Tristan Thompson. She said that she did not, and this guy with 25 years experience, you guys, said that she passed the test.
And I believe that. My question to you, Madison, just because I saw a lot of comments that were asking, and I mean, honestly, I don't know, and I really could care less. Why now? In terms of Jada coming out with the lie detector test. That's the question that people would like answered.
Right.
I can't answer it. I'm just saying, for me, I feel like it was a very beautiful strategic move, especially with all of Khloe coming out talking about me and Tristan are together.
I think it was probably not originally supposed to ever
see the light of
day. But when she posted those Instagram stories and opened up Pandora's box, if you will, then Jada said, you know what? We are gonna include that. I will answer that fan question, because I'm sure she got that fan question a lot. But they handpicked which questions they answered, and I'm sure they were just gonna kind of let it lie. But because Khloe did post that, it was like, game on, we're still talking about this.
You never know what somebody got in their utility belt.
Exactly, and I feel like the Smiths have very clearly been on Jordyn's side through this whole thing. So if Jada felt this could help, why not?
Grandma said you lied too, Kardashian family.
That clip was crazy.
You gonna come forgive me?
And Grandma was like, I've seen some things. I saw some texts. It was wild, you guys. And
y'all didn't see that one.
Khloe posted a quote about liars. Everyone felt that was directed at Jordyn. Jordyn later posted a photo of her eating an apple and said that an apple a day keeps the haters away. People thought that was shade, but then she clarified it was not. And she said if she had something to say, she wouldn't be shy about it. Take a look.
I don't do subliminals. I do general statements. And if I have something to say about someone or to someone, I'm going to say it to them or not at all.
I think, Madison, that if Khloe and that family keep playing around, all Jordyn gotta do is sit down and press record on that YouTube camera and send it off to the editors, and this video could be up within 40 minutes.
Personally, I'm ready to see those texts that the grandma was talking about.
Gammy, can you send us the text? Because I want to see.
I know, because I think maybe that would be the way to do it, because I think Jordyn really does want to kind of separate herself, because even in that story, she's like, if you guys are tired, I'm exhausted, it's love and light, let's move on.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I think the Smiths still have a little more in their arsenal. That test was 2 hours long, you guys. There's more.
And Khloe sitting up there, of course you were going to take the lie detector test. But then if Jordyn don't take the lie detector test, of course she's not going to take it because she's lying. Like, you know what I mean?
I just want Tristan hooked up to a test, personally. He probably needs to get tested in more ways.
Why everybody else got tested?
I know.
Why Tristan ain't get? How about this, Madison? Before we wrap on up now, here's from Malika and Tralika. Who cares what her name is?
Khadijah.
Why didn't y'all have, instead of accepting gifts for this clown, why didn't y'all have Tristan set up for a lie detector test instead of accepting gifts? That's what I want to know.
You just had a light bulb moment, didn't you?
Yeah. They're not your friends.
I know. I agree with you on that.
They're called what, Madison? Pets.
And we just said, card tenders don't need any more of them. All right, you guys, it is time to let us know what you're thinking. What was your reaction to Kourtney reportedly begging Scott not to propose to Sofia? Is that her place, or does she need to stop?
She needs to stop and take a nap. What do you think about the details we learned regarding Selena and Justin's new album? Do you think they'll release around the same time?
I hope not. And finally, what was your reaction to everything that went down between Khloe and Jordyn this week, guys? Let it out down below. The morning tea will be back on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. We'll see you next time.
Bye guys.